Daniela Elsa said Prince Harry in particular had a curious relationship with consistency. The Australian royal expert highlighted Harry's comments to Oprah Winfrey on riding a bike with his son as her first example. During his and Meghan Markle's landmark interview, the Duke of Sussex was asked what delights you now in your everyday experience. In response, Harry expressed his joy at being able to ride around with Archie on his baby seat now that he lives in California, something he was never able to do as a child. The Duke of Sussex repeated this claim during his chat with Dax Shepard on the Armchair Expert podcast. Speaking about his life in California with Meghan and Archie, the Duke said, "Living here now I can actually lift my head and I feel different. My shoulders have dropped. So have hers. You can walk around feeling a little bit more free. I can take Archie on the back of my bicycle. I would never have had the chance to do that." However, Ms. Elsa noted, there are at least 4 photographs dating back to the late 1980s and early 1990s in which Harry is seen cycling with his parents. She wrote in a comment piece for news.com.au, "On at least 4 occasions the UK and the Commonwealth's next sovereign did indeed take his sons out for a hearty pedal session. A fact we know because there are some uncomfortable family photos of him doing it." After noting the Waleses were photographed riding around in Balmoral, on the Isles of Scilly and Sandringham, Ms. Elsa pointed out more claims by Meghan and Harry she deems inconsistent. She said, "This is not the only instance certain facts seem to have somehow gotten lost somewhere in the mix." In 2017, the prince revealed the full extent of his suffering after the loss of his mother, telling journalist Bryony Gordon he had been very close to a complete breakdown on numerous occasions and that William had tried to persuade him to seek help. However, the royal commentator noted, speaking to Mr. Shepard, "And during the docu-series The Me You Can't See, Prince Harry said it was Meghan who led him to seek the help of a professional." As mentioned by Ms. Elsa, Angela Levin, author of Harry, Conversations with the Prince, also said after the podcast was released the Duke of Sussex had mentioned William rather than Meghan as the person who helped him starting therapy. She told Good Morning Britain, "There's a potential nonsense there. He said Meghan told him to go and get help. But when I interviewed at length in Kensington Palace in 2017, I asked him if he was going because Meghan suggested it. I asked if she had persuaded him." Ms. Levin continued. "He said, 'Absolutely not. Shush has had nothing to do with it. It was William.'" Ms. Elsa also noted that in October 2019 Meghan had told ITV broadcaster Tom Bradby her British friends had warned her about the media scrutiny she would face if she dated Harry. The commentator added, "And yet, during Harry's podcast outing he said, 'We got together. And she was like, wow, this is very different to what my friends at the beginning said.' So did the Duchess' friends presciently warn her or accidentally give her the wrong idea about royal life?" Ending her analysis, Ms. Elsa said, "In this strange, hurly-burly world at least there is one constant: Harry and his curious relationship with consistency. At least whenever he needs a break he can jump on his bike and head out for a bike ride. Just like his dad Charles." Prince Harry and Meghan officially stood down as full-time working royals at the end of March 2020. The couple has since launched their organisation Archwell, which comprises a foundation and 2 production houses for audio and video programs, and struck several deals including Prince Harry's new role at mental health firm Better Up. They also spoke freely about their personal struggles and their lives as senior royals. Most recently, during his docu-series with Oprah released by Apple TV+, the Duke of Sussex accused the firm of total neglect when he and Meghan sought help in the wake of the online abuse they were experiencing. He also criticized his upbringing and claimed Prince Charles told him and Prince William, "Well, it was like that for me, so it's gonna be like that for you."